What is up, guys? Welcome back. De toi. Why are you boys being so grumpy? Those two are the quietest goats in this barn. And they were just full blast yelling at me. Let us out, let us out, let us out. Your weenies. I shall let these two out next because the fewer goats in the barn while I let them out, the better. But guys, oh. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna let you walk around a little bit, but. Yep, her ligaments are softening. She's getting a very nice udder going on there. Nice and soft. What you'll notice is, if your girl develops udder before kidding, it's just this soft little jelly sack starting to get some milk in it. She's only getting milk on one side, which is weird. And then, the closer she gets, usually the girls that do develop udder, the closer they get, the bigger it gets. But then you'll notice, like the day Gummy gave birth, hers was so tight you could flick it. It would sound like a drum. Always have something on my lens. That appears to be better. Well, try eating slower, buddy. He's been fine, guys. He's not had a cough. I don't know what there you go. Something just, big old chunk of something just flew out of his mouth. Bubba, you gotta chew your food. Gross. Okay. The moment we've all been waiting for. Okay, it was not very dramatic. Where's your babies, Mom? I hear peep peeps. Okay, heifers. Out of the food. So, guys, today is a couple days of videos put together for you. Yesterday I was struggling with Queen Bee. Thank you. Fantastic. She is perfectly balanced. So I'm going to show you, I talked about milking her out, and I did that. All right, let's hope she doesn't take out the camera. This is the side I'm concerned with. If this is the case, she's going to be a terrible milker. It's very small teats, and I'm getting very short spurts of milk out at a time. Like, not good. Yeah, you can see she's leveled off now. So I've just drained this side, basically. Took a little bit out of this one just to get the two-hand thing going. She kind of stopped fussing and fighting and got her done. Okay, so on the contrary, you saw those little tiny little. That was a gummy spurt. This is a sugar pie spurt. So, major difference, and I have huge concerns with Gummy. I mean, there's a chance next year her teats could increase in size. Definitely be a wait and see. But I'm going to put her on the milk machine anyway, but I'm going to have to milk her a couple times just to kind of get a read on her so I can milk her into a bowl, weigh it, and have a base. I think she has a lot of milk, but milking a goat like that is going to take a long time. The thing I'm not happy about is the size of her teats. They're very small and just little tiny little spurts. So I'm dealing with that. And then I went outside this morning. He'll be a good friend. Oh my goodness. Joppy, did you find a friend? She keeps going back here. She actually got stuck here yesterday. You're gonna fall in a bucket of water. Could you just not? Too Claire. Went out this morning to feed Streus, give her some pets. You know, she's been, I think she's past stoicism now and she's just lonely up there. But she's got a couple more days before we get the test results back. I know I've not been given good updates, but they're going to send the blood to 2 labs. One will be Ohio Department of Agriculture, and the other one will be Washington Labs, Washington State Labs, I think is what it's called. I can never remember. But they're going to send them out there, and they usually run their tests on, I think you deliver on Wednesday, they do the test on Thursday, and they send you the results on Friday. So, oh, he's going to move so she can get a piece of hay. Hi, Mommy. This one made it into the hay ring yesterday, just so you know. I didn't get video. I was actually uploading the video and left my phone on the couch. And so I didn't shoot any video. We just came over, hung out, petted the goats, played with the babies. Socializing them is very important. I hear it every single year, guys, and a lot of the YouTube channels that we watch even say it, and I just don't understand. You guys have, if anybody's been around long enough, you know better than to think you have to bottle raise a baby in order for it to be friendly. What you have to do is be over here in your barn, picking them up and petting them and socializing them with humans. I'm going to say that works 99.99999% of the time, because Snickers is a giant weenie, and even though we got him and Jack fairly close together, we might have even picked them up in the same trip. They got they got the same amount of love and attention, and Jack was a big old love bug, and Snickers never wants to be touched. So I don't buy into that only bottle babies can be good babies for pets. Well socialized, loved babies make perfect, huggable babies. Look around our entire barn. Every single goat in here we bought as a baby, with the exception of Gingy and Frosty Mom. We bought babies, and we raised them up the way we raised them, and every single one of them. You guys know, you see me, you see all my videos. They come to me to get pets, to get love. So you just got to socialize them. So back around, I think I'm just going to end on this. I'm not super excited about it. Streusel was very talkative this morning, which is unusual for her, but I do think it is because she's past the point of, I'm queen, I'll sit up here by myself and suffer this without letting anyone know. And then I think she's now to the point, why are you still feeding that baby? It's not even a baby, she's a yearling at this point. But I think Miss Streus is to the point of loneliness now, so hopefully they get those results back soon, and we'll get her back over here in the barn. We think 0 issues at all, but, you know, play it safe. We got babies over here. We got yearling girls. We got pregnant does. So we're going to play it safe. But this was my little trip with Streus this morning, and I'm going to go up there today, and I'm going to spend a bunch of time with her. As much as I can, just sitting, petting. As a true queen, She honestly only wants to be in your presence. She might come over and allow you to pet her, but then she will bore of that quickly and wander off like you're a peasant. So baby Zooms are good. Babies have been trying to eat hay since they were 2 days old. So that's normal. And they've been trying to, they don't try to eat mom's food. They get it in their mouth and they roll it around in their mouth a little bit and then they spit it out. But they get to that point where they learn from the goats around them. So they're just sampling the food, learning to eat hay. They'll start getting hay in their stomach and they'll start getting their rumen working. What? Left them out all day yesterday. And mom took several trips to the field. And they stayed in here and slept. So they found their spot under the milk stand, as all the goats do, all the babies do every year. They love to get right under this ramp. That's why I keep hay under there. They like to get under there and they just like to take their naps. So they'll stay in here and take their naps, and mom will go out in the field and hang out with the ladies and have mom day, hang out with their girls, eat some grass in the pasture. She'll come back in and feed them. Some moms, we've had moms that only come back and feed them and then they leave again, like they don't care. And then we have moms that come back and check on them every 20 to 30 minutes and they feed them and then they, love on them a little bit and then they go back out. Babies are free to go with them. They're just not to that point yet. I checked several times yesterday because I was out. I was finishing the fence, guys. So FYP is officially finished from end to end. I have to get the gates up and it's done. So that is a win. All right, guys. Do you want to go out on you? The most calm, the most untouched goat in the barn. She never has any issues. There's never any drama. She doesn't get sick. She doesn't get wormy. She has good babies and she takes really good care of them. Your problem is that your seller said her mom puts out quads every year. Quads. Turns out that your baby pumped out quads and you have done a single, a twins, and a single. So can we get in the quad business? Because you make some nice sturdy babies. All right, fine. Her last baby was Orion, if you guys remember Orion. He is at Arrowhead Acres Farms. All right, on to Streus. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Thought I'd bring you a little bit of Miss Streusel. She's out here tending the garden this morning. She actually yelled at me when I came up the hill. Face of Mana Pro. What'd you do to your nose? Fighting chickens? But, it's done all right. Still not super pleased with anything and everything, but she has this very dry, always been the same. It's like this kind of bleat. Unlike a goat, of course. What you on about? Tending to the garden. We got a itch. Yeah, as far as I can see, she's doing well. She's just hanging out up here. She's got everything she needs. And just kind of waiting on all the tests to come back just to make sure everything is good. But I didn't want to pet you anyway. She's like, I got stuff to do. It doesn't involve you. You sure you don't want your calf mana? Wondered where that went. Even just now you saw she's like just walked away from me like I got grass to eat. So she'd be up here queening with her chickens and hanging out. All right, y'all. Hope you can hear me. I felt good until about 5 minutes ago when I gave this one an eye check. And her eyes are paper white again. And there's no magic dewormer that you can just pop in there and kill everything. She's very chatty this morning, which she never is, which is weird, which is not weird, because she's the queen. So if she feels like chatting, she does. She looks, outside of her lack of chub, based on what we've been experiencing with her, she looks fantastic today, which always scares me too, because it's like that last day, which is awesome. And no, come here. Check your eyes. I'm displeased with your eye color. Very displeased. So we are going to give her red cell, which I know it's going to be gross. Don't be grumpy. You're going to go over here and fight some chickens. We're going to give her Pyrantel. We haven't done Pyrantel in a really long time. It kills several kinds of worms, most commonly used to treat pinworms in humans. So since we haven't given her that in a while, it smells like vanilla cake batter. And we're going to use a second class, which is going to be Pyrantel again. We've used Cydectin, rather. I'm sorry. So we've used Cydectin, Valbazin, Pyrantel, Cydectin. We've gone around and around and around. And when we had her at the vet the other day, and he was asking me what all drugs we had, and he listed off what we could use, it was everything that we normally use. I'm sorry, Queenie. Also, yes, she is always this overdramatic about her shots, wormers. Always has been. What, buddy? Hi, Finny. Finny's off to the side there. Okay. If you give Queen Bee here a shot of anything that either burns or stings a little bit, unlike other goats who like to play it off, even in her prime, guys, even when she was a beast, just a monster of a goat, she would throw herself on the ground. The most dramatic of all ever was I gave her antibiotics one time, LA200, which does burn, and she literally threw herself on her side, all four legs straight out, as stiff as they would go, and just I literally, like, she was like, it was her last breath of life. She was going to die. Always been a drama queen.